Hey guys, I hope the internet connection is clear. I've been having some issues with it. I live in a rural area, farther out. I'm not in the suburbs no more. I am farther than the suburbs. So we're talking about the rural areas of where I live at, and the internet connection is not good. I got a call on Monday or maybe over the weekend, and they got to test this because this is getting ridiculous. Um, so I wanted to give you an update on Nature Boy. He was found guilty on all 5 charges. Now, before we begin with the task at hand, what we're actually here to do. Hey, Natasha, good evening, sweetie. Happy Friday to everyone. Make sure that you hit the like button on the way in here. But before we start with anything else, a lot of people know me from Nature Boy sector. I did Nature Boy for many of years. And I think I stopped doing his content in 2023 towards the end. I started picking up doing Queen Op and hey Terry Banks. Hi, sweetie. I started doing said Terry Banks. I'm sorry, look at I said your name, girl. And now all of a sudden I'm sitting up here saying Terry. I started picking up doing Queen Op and Chrisean Rock and Blueface, in 2023 towards the end, and I've been here ever since. I did not cover the trial because of the simple fact it's very demonic, and I used to have nightmares doing this commentary, and I really was stressed out when I did edits looking at this stuff. At first, when I started doing the commentary, I had to do some serious digging, due diligence, and some more because I just could not believe that this was impossible, that this could be taking place with one man having that much power over some people. I thought it was like a reality show that they started on social media, and I was just like, I can't. So, after some time, after some years, I stopped doing commentary on Nature Boy, and now I'm doing what I'm doing. But yes, he was found guilty of all 5 charges. And I want to say something to you. And I think that I'm qualified to say this. Whether or not I followed the trial or not, it was no purpose. It did never serve me no purpose to follow the trial. Because one thing I could predict is in the history of anyone being considered or called a cult leader, I haven't in the history of being in this life seen anyone be called that. They come, the FBI usually when they go snatch these leaders up. I have never seen them ever get out of jail. When I say I'm not trying to say that they don't get out of jail, but the sentences be to the point of they'll get out if they get out of jail, or when they get out of jail, if they don't get any health problems while in jail, they get out when they're old men and they're not threats to society anymore. So when I knew he was being foolish and taking it to trial because he did get an offer on one of the serious charges, and he declined it, and I think it was 7 years. But they can smoke him now. Now he's gonna. My husband was telling me he's gonna overturn that. My husband would know better than anybody else. Now, if anybody knows me, I don't. I call it what it is, honey. I got them all in my family. Okay, so I know. I'm not talking about uh, those kind of leaders. I'm not talking about that. But people who have committed crimes and have done the time. So I know. So I know, but I'm just saying I got people that have done some serious time. So and they know you start to be better than lawyers and know the legal system and all the statutations and all that because of being locked up for a lot of your life. So doing a lot of time in life. So I'm gonna tell you, like, right now, he's gonna get smoked. He's gonna get smoked. You hear people saying he got life with no parole plus 10 years, but I'm not gonna be reporting back no crap like that because it hasn't been set in stone. But I can tell you that his trial was like less than a week. They came to um the verdict. Also, they're supposed to allegedly be giving him his sentence. That's how bad they just want him over with. But let me just tell you, regardless of whatever you think about Nature Boy, when they labeled him in the system as a cult leader, I have never heard of any cult leader ever just walking out and then just, oh, he lives in this state or she lives in this state and they're free. Once you get labeled that, that's a prejudice against you right there. And they're going to look at you like a demonic person. You shouldn't be in society. You're a threat. And it's a wrap. So I just want to bring that up to you first, that he's a wrap. And I hate to say that. He's done a lot of stuff he knows to people. He's messed up a lot of people's mind. And that's just what happens to people in life. You know, the universe will pay you back. But getting off of that, we're going to get on to the topic at hand. I also want to say happy Friday to everyone um that's in this live, and whoever sees the replay, happy Friday. Make sure y'all hit that like button. I'm also going to let you know, maybe next week on a Friday, I might do something sort of kind of like a overnight live. I'm not going to stay on live all night, but I'll be on there more than an hour, and we can just chop it up, and we can talk about, what we've been talking about, but other things as well. So I just want to let you guys know that I'm going to set that live up probably sometime this weekend or the early part of next week, and I'm going to have it out so that you guys can hit your notifications on that live so that we can have it nice and litty lit up in here. And we're just going to just talk and talk and talk until we get tired, and just, get to know each other more and just talk about everything that's happening. And I'm going to do it towards the end of the week because it'll be so much to talk about from the beginning of the week that's going to be compiled, that we'll definitely have a conversation. Now, as you see from the title of the video, Blueface and Chrisean Rock has another problem on their hands, shock and exposed. Now, there's going to be a lot of women that are going to come out the woodwork for what I don't know. They're acting like he a Nature Boy, but there's viewers that watch, and that's 1% that I'm referring to, that also watch this content, and they act like these people like Chrisean Rock. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. These people like Chrisean Rock and Blueface, they act like they're in the culture as well. No, these are young, dumb, and need to get their life right sort of people. That's all that these people are. And they're just making the wrong decisions because they got a lot of money and a lot of time on their hands. And they're just doing foolishness. They're not looking at the repercussions of your actions and how stuff can bite you. You know what I'm saying? Just sneak right back up on you. And when people see you shining, they now want to use it against you. Now, there's some harsh allegations swarming around the internet, and they're not just coming, you know, they're not just, thank you, sweetie. They're not just coming from the from the viewers, because we know that people that follow these social media entities, they can tend to plant seeds too. But we also have the messengers that are responsible to share the news, accurate news, hopefully. They have a responsibility to give us information with receipts, and if they don't have receipts, they need to express in these commentary videos that this is how they're seeing how it's playing out in their opinion. You know what I'm saying? So, this is how we get here with people just getting up here. We don't know if these are fake news for these people that are inserting themselves in the circus, like this girl that we're about to listen to right now, or it's real news. We don't know. And the reason why we don't know is because there's a lot of lies mixed in with the truth. And then it gets people at each other, whether it's the messengers at each other, or people who follow us, attacking us because the information's not being put out correctly. If you don't know no information, you ain't got nothing to tell. And if you want to put something out there, it should be in your opinion. What you are thinking in your head, you want to share with your community of how you think this is going to play out, type thing. But that's as far as it should go. It shouldn't go, I got a phone call, but I can't tell you who it is and all that mess. But just know that, you guys will see. Nah, that's not what I want to hear. Don't have me come on no video and I can't even hear no audio where it's at least been distorted and you got some sort of receipts that I can listen to. Something. Give me something. You know what I'm saying? It's sad because they are so young. I know it. So that's why, and Dawn, let me tell you something. That's why I had to make a sound decision whether or not I was gonna report this trial with Nature Boy, because I'm stuck over here and I can literally take time off to do the Nature Boy stuff, and then I'd be having to go through a whole bunch of due diligence and work, unnecessary work, because keeping up with these young social media influencers is some work, because they stay stirring the pot. And like you said, they're young and they don't understand nothing's ever deleted. Even when you delete it, it's always recorded. And when they grow up and they see the light at the end of the tunnel and they realize the damage that they have done to their reputation, and they see that you're going to have families and they're going to see this online, you have regrets and you can't take them back. These young people are not thinking about what they do before they do it, and it's really sad. It is really sad. Salute, Cyrus. How you doing? Thank you so much, sweetie. It's really sad. It's they're living for the moment. And it's really sad that these people are living for the moment. And like with this girl here, what's sad to me about her, I put her links if you want to go follow her in the top of the description box of this video. So if you want to go follow her, because I'm quite sure we're not going to hear the end of her. She's a young girl. She looks young. And she's flat out trying to say she's not clout chasing and she ain't about that life. Hey, Denise Nicole, how you doing, sweetie? What's going on? What's going on, Denise? Denise in the building. They have regrets. And it's really, really, truly, truly sad that you get up here and you promote being a side chick because you don't have respect and you have low self-esteem about your life. We can't allow these young social media influences to come into life, and we accept that this is the norm now. It's never been the norm in any era to be a side chick or be a home wrecker. And you can get really hurt doing that, messing up families. And these people don't understand that, and it's really sad. It really, truly is sad. It said exactly for the moment they were embarrassed myself just for the right, just for the moment. Thank you, Dawn, for the super sticker. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. I appreciate you. That is so good, Denise. Long time no see, sweetie. Yeah, he was found guilty on all 5 charges, Denise. They about to smoke him. Ooh, child, they about to smoke him. Mwah, thank you, Dawn. So we're going to listen to the first recap video that was done today. Like I said, I'm going to try to keep these recap videos from the same day that I do them circulating on my lives so that you guys are more inclined when I'm not doing lives and recapping these videos, staying on these videos so you can get the full information before you get in the comment section. The 1%ers I'm speaking to in particular, and put a comment that clearly tells me you ain't seen the whole video. Make sure, I know it is crazy, make sure y'all hit that like button. But yeah, it's very important and very imperative that you look at these whole videos. If you don't have time to look at my videos, put them in a playlist and look at them later. That's it. That's all I ask from you, is to hit the like button and make sure you're looking at my commentary to the beginning to the end. That's right. I'm getting them. I'm getting them. So let's start this, because I'm not going to be on here long, because it's Friday and I took a nap earlier today. I was kind of drained, but I want to keep my word that I'm going to be consistent this year with my live streaming. I was consistent at the early stages of doing Nature Boy commentary years ago. I used to do a morning live at 6 in the morning, and it was hype. You know what I'm saying? Hyped up. It was so many people. And that's when he was relevant. But and I used to do like 2 lives a day, but I kind of burnt myself out. So I'm not a person, and I wasn't then. I'm not gonna sit on no live for no 2-3 hours. I just don't do that. I might once a week have like a day out the week on a Friday where I'll set up a live, and you guys will know I'm going live, and we'll work the set for a couple of hours. But I can't do that every single day. Some people stay on here into the morning time. Good luck to you, because I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So let's play this video with this crazy girl who inserted herself probably for $1 fee from Bonnie Lachey.
Any sense what?
Listen up.
Hey
Here we go.
guys, back with another one. So it is getting really messy out here in the circus. It just doesn't make any sense. What is going down? What is taking place? What is being said? What is the truth? What is allegations? What is in the opinions of the spectators in the circus and people who are viewing this content? I will be going live today at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I will be going over
And
a
I'm
lot
here
of
now.
things that you guys may or may not know that is currently happening
Yes,
right before
hunty,
your
$1.
eyes with the Bonnie Lachey and the Chrisean Rock and Blueface. There's been some shocking reveals. We need to investigate. I know that this is probably shocking Chrisean Rock as well. She's doing a good job not speaking on it because it's just, to me, a game plan to get her to come out of retirement and speak on all this messiness. And I think right now she needs to fall back because there's some allegations that I'm going to touch. I don't want to get too far off about Chrisean Rock, allegations that have been made that she's doing in another video. But we want to stay on topic because there's so much going on. I don't want to start mass confusion. However, this girl, I don't know if she's an opportunist. It seems to be that she is an opportunist. She came out the woodwork. She's acting like she is confirming for Bonnie Lachey the relations that they had together, Blueface and Bonnie Lachey. And she's acting like she's co-signing that Bonnie Lachey is not lying. And I know that this is new information to me. I know that this is new information to you guys. And I know that Chrisean Rock is looking at this, information as well. And some of this could shock her as well. But I want you to listen to what this girl had to say, because I think, honestly, in my opinion, that what she's going to say is going to shock you. Not surprising, but it's going to shock you because, I mean, how much messy can one get with one person, Blueface, who is the orchestrator of all of this mess going on with these girls? And he definitely has a type.
That she's actually telling the truth. Like, the girl isn't lying. When I first met Blueface, we were in the studio and there was chemistry between Bonnie and Blueface as if that was his best friend. But, unfortunately, she let me have him for the night. There was also other girls in the studio, so
She let her have him for the night. Girl, bye. This sounds like some groupie stuff.
the chemistry that they had together was like real strong. But, he was a woman, and he's in such high demand with women, and if you can handle all that and play your cards right,
Natasha.
you might get a chance with Blueface. And that's pretty much what that was. And this was before his show with the Blue Girls Club. Bonnie has been around, and I think it's more of a friendship. I'm not posting this for clout or anything myself. I'm just simply posting this because there's a lot of confusion with Blueface, and a lot of people don't understand that he is a ladies' man, and he will go above and beyond to make you feel special. You know, he's that type of guy. He is a charm, despite his face tattoos and having a rap career. He's a sweet guy. And the friendship.
We know that he's a lady type of man. A lot of people, average dudes, are a lady type of man. But how did you get into the equation? Why are you standing up for Bonnie Lachey in regards to the relations that she had with Blueface? If she showed some receipts and she wasn't saying some outlandish stuff, maybe people would buy her story or even believe that she's pregnant at the current time, because by the time she gets this pregnancy test, Bonnie Lachey, she should be about 3 months. So we're going to see how this plays out. But this circus is getting messier by the minute. Bonnie Lachey, to me, in my opinion, is recruiting people from the past who used to mess with Blueface. They're not relevant now. But Bonnie Lachey is trying to make the situation relevant to trigger, Chrisean Rock. And in my opinion, I know this is shocking information to Chrisean Rock, because it was shocking when she saw Jaidyn Alexis putting on Blueface's rings and capping, and she responded to that on her Twitter page. So she's triggered, in my opinion. However, she's not speaking on it because she's being ordered, in my opinion, from Blueface not to be on social media.
That um, he had with Bonnie, you know, I think it's a I love you friendship. It's a loyal friendship. And she's
So
always been
not a
there.
relationship.
You know, I don't know for however long. I don't know. I don't really know her like that. I just know the chemistry that I witnessed between her and Blueface. Even though, you know, I've had my share with him too as well.
Wow.
I just wasn't clingy or stuck with him like that because,
Like Bonnie Lachey.
you know, he's not my type. But as far as her, you know, she's a ride or die. So shout out to her. And also, I just want to give a shout out to the girls who do date rappers, you know, that mess around with other women, not because they want to cheat, it's because of the lifestyle that comes with it. And the same goes for the models, the same goes for the dancers and the twerkers. But you be with who you want to be with. You know, that's real. Not everyone's going to stick by your side. That's reality, you know, and that's really what it comes down to. I feel like more people should be honest about their situations. Like, yeah, he's with other people, but you know, those other people don't stick around. They don't understand.
But Bonnie Lachey came out bragging that she was the second side chick and Jaidyn Alexis is the main chick. And you were bragging that you were with somebody and they may have had, assumed or had thoughts in their head, oh, you're messing with my dude. Like in Chrisean Rock case, you're messing with Blueface, but you're doing it low key, being sneaky with Blueface. Now you want to come out the woodwork sometime later and expose, yeah, I was messing with Blueface, and bragging about it like you're trying to make these side chicks that are out here doing the same thing as you want to promote it's okay to be a side chick, and be a home wrecker, whether he's boyfriend and girlfriend or married, and be doing something behind a woman's back, and you know about the other women or woman, and you're promoting that it's okay. And how does that make you look as a woman at the end of the day? You look bad.
They don't get it. And a lot of people try to manipulate others and take what they can. You know, like with Chrisean, she tried to get his house, his car, his money, and take what she can. Bonnie, you know, if anything, she's actually helping his career. You know, she supports him. And that's really what's, if you really think about it, Blueface is kind of like Nick Cannon.
Oh,
You know, how
please.
he has all these different baby mamas. It's just, y'all aren't seeing all these different women come out yet with their stories with him.
Like you're doing?
But, you know, he is out here. He's a whole celebrity. And, like, y'all be so surprised when they share their story. Like, this is expected. But also, I don't even like my name tied to Blueface. That's
So why you up
why
here?
every time I hear his name or something, like, I don't say nothing. And it's no hard feelings. It's just because I know him in real life. And after you get to know someone, it's just like, you know, it is what it is. But yeah. So I just watched this Snapchat story about Bonnie Lachey's relationship with Blueface, and I just want to confirm that she's actually telling the truth. Like, the girl isn't lying. When I first met Blueface, and when I say that she was like sharing him, I meant like she was like meet and greet. That not every female is gonna let you get to know.
She didn't let him do nothing, Bonnie Lachey. She had no other choice. When you're with Blueface, he makes it publicly known that he runs the show. And if you don't want to be part of the show, you can get missing. So she didn't allow him to do anything. That's what Blueface does. That's how he gets down. So you sound really silly up here talking about what she allowed him to do.
That, as far as us being grown, we're grown. But, the chemistry that they had isn't something that you can, have with someone else. Like, that it was like them two are together. Like,
Yeah, okay.
that's pretty much what it was. But it's just like, okay, they're fun. She's fun. He's fun. Everybody's going to have fun. That's what we here in the studio for. People making hits, people get, careers.
Leave it in the comment section. Sounds like a groupie situation to me.
Are growing. Like, it's a beautiful thing. So I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just really keeping it real, and shout out to the real ones. Forgot how you met me. Like, I met so many people, like, on set, modeling auditions, casting calls. I did take some acting classes when I was in LA.
You're acting now.
And a lot of y'all know me like that. I'm not the prettiest. I don't try to be the baddest. I'm not competing with nobody. I'm competing with myself, if anything, and can't nobody ever be me. That's why I'm in Oklahoma. Like, my flex is completely different.
She said that's why she's in Oklahoma. Who even knows about Oklahoma? And let me just tell you this. Why did you even have to insert yourself in the circus? We don't care that you was with Blueface. We're not surprised that you was with Blueface. It sounds like a groupie situation. You're talking about some groupie conversation and you're trying to get clout like Bonnie Lachey. You probably either contacted Bonnie Lachey wanting to go on this smear campaign with her, or she contacted you. Whatever how it happened, girl, have several seats because you ain't telling us nothing that will shock us or surprise us because we know how Blueface gets down. Very, very public and opinionated and tells the truth. That's how he gets down. And if you don't like it, you can either be with them or keep it moving. That's his attitude.
But look, just because you don't see me on Instagram talking about these celebrities that I know personally, and you know that I know, don't look at me like I don't have to say, because I have a lot to say. And I'm not one who runs my mouth, especially about, other people's business or whatever, but also, I have my stories too, because, and I can give out a celebrity status, you know what I mean? Like, respect is a two-way street. And the only reason why I haven't really spoke on some of the celebrities that I've been involved with is because, for one, I don't really want my business out there. I could get Future, Young Thug.
She sounds so young. She says, I don't want my business out there, but you get up on here campaigning for Bonnie Lachey about Blueface when Bonnie Lachey's having a okay time on her own speaking about her relations with Blueface. We know that she had a relationship with him. But in a relationship where that's her man, she can call him her man or her daddy. No, honey, you are not in a relationship like you think that you are with Blueface. Blueface was doing the pillow talk. He was doing what was necessary to get to what he needed to get to. And it wasn't a bag from Bonnie Lachey. He wanted to do what the average dude will do when he's looking to have a fun time. Let's just say that. And he had a fun time with Bonnie Lachey, and she's taking it too far. She wasn't being responsible if she is pregnant by at least protecting herself or being on some sort of birth control, and nor was Blueface. He didn't wrap it up. And this is how we're at this point right now. But Bonnie Lachey had it planned to not protect herself because she feels like she's missed out on a lot. Well, but we'll talk more on this topic as it comes available. But for now, we're going to leave it alone because they ain't saying nothing new.
So I want to see how far. I'm gonna definitely follow this character right here. I want to see how far this chick goes. This little girl. Rather, we are talking about it's a pair take. Is all young people do. Yeah, but when I was their age, and I think that sometimes we don't need to make excuses up for it. I've done some stupid stuff in my life, but let me tell you something. And yeah, it wasn't no social media like this where we could get on here and record it so we can be embarrassed by everything at the end of the day. But let me tell you something. There's there's things that you share and there's things that you don't. And I just feel like we got to stop making excuses that they allowed us to have a voice on cyberspace, and we didn't took it to another level. Thank you, Dawn, sweetie. Thank you for the super sticker, sweetie. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you. Um, but it's really sad that we're just running a muckery up here. Not we, but I'm saying the younger generation. And I feel like if you knew better, you would do better. Because there are people that are her age, honey, that ain't out here being trifling like that. And these some of these like Sukianas of the world. She doing too much. Don't get me on Sukiana. Doing things for attention. And there's no reason for it. It really isn't. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. All money ain't good money. You know what I'm saying? They are just doing some thirsty things to get to a bag, and it's really sad. It is too easy to make money on social media. All you have to do is be consistent. You ain't got to sell your soul to be up on social media and want to make money off of social media. Just be up here and be consistent. Be yourself and get your following organically. Not get your following because you had to do something, um, to sell your soul. I mean, trust me, as you get older and the world evolves and you revolve, your mind revolves, you're gonna have a lot of regrets. We all do. I know I have regrets. It just don't make no sense. They just having fun. Yeah, they having fun. Yeah, okay. So, anyways, we're gonna get on to this. I want to give you my thoughts about this. And you know, we're gonna definitely enjoy our Friday. I'm not gonna be on here long, but I wanted to recap this last video because it's crazy.
Hey guys, back with another one. I will be going live today at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time so we can go over a few things. Now, yesterday, which was real cute of you guys, thank you to my supporters, and today, which I was already aware of it, they had reminded me, which I did not forget, that Queen Art was going.
Yeah, the other things that there are for me to talk about is what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, and I'm gonna continue to talk about that. Just like I talked about Nature Boy for many years, and people didn't like it. This is what I'm talking about on my channel, and I'm gonna continue to talk about it. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not hurting anybody, and if anything, this is free promotion. I put the links of these entities that I talk about, and people go follow these people. So, it ain't no harm done. They're happy that they're being promoted. There's no such thing as bad or good promotion. Any promotion is good. And that's also what the young people think. So if they're not bothered by it, I don't think nobody else should be.
to court, her and
Wish
Danny.
somebody would promote me.
And I'm not going to promise, but if I don't update you with the status
I like
of
what I
the
talk about.
outcome of the case with Queen Op and Danny, I will do so tomorrow, which will be March 2nd. Now, getting directly into.
See, sis, Dawn, see, people don't know I'm an OG in this game. I've been doing commentary since 2017 on this channel. I've had over 2,000 videos I've taken down. Every year I do like an audit when I was doing Nature Boy commentary because, YouTube changes up the rules so much. I didn't want to take no chances. I do edit my videos, but just the nature of the commentary, I didn't want to have my my channel label as that channel to watch out for because I was talking about somebody that was in the culture, which was Nature Boy. And right now I would probably be sitting at like 4,000 videos over the years of just doing commentary alone. Not, all together with Chrisean Rock and Blueface. All together, I'm saying about 4,000 videos. And let me tell you something. I've had spectators tell me to stop talking about um Nature Boy, and I'm gonna be nice today because quiet is kept. Sometimes when people tell you to stop talking about these entities, they're really telling you to stop talking because they see them ads on the video and they know that you're getting paid for the commentary. So that's what they're really concerned about because we're the only kind set of uplifting each other. We're always trying to see us in the crab in the barrel mentality, all messed up together. And honey, I know where it comes from, and that might not be the case. But honey, I don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. I don't tell you to stop doing your job, so please don't tell me to stop doing mine. And I'm gonna say amen to that. Can I get an amen?
Chrisean Rock, y'all got to let this girl catch a break. I mean, it is just it's a lot. Let me just say something first, playing the
Exactly,
devil's
Lady the
advocate.
Queen.
We all know, or let me just say in my opinion, Blueface is locked up, and I'm quite sure he has many of women trying to catch
Thank
that
you,
visitors
Natasha.
list. People he probably doesn't even know that
And this is another red sign of is it is it what I'm talking about, or is it you see me on social media being successful? Because this is my job, and you're basically telling me like if I was crazy enough to tell you at your job, you need to stop doing that job. Because this is my job. It's not like a you know uh average job where you have to commute to work in, but it's a social media job that I chose to pick, and I do commentary. I even did commentary in detoxification and healing, juicing videos and all the other stuff, and doing commentary on in the health community. So I've been doing commentary on this channel for as long as I can remember, 2017 to be exact. But uplifting, if these videos are not uplifting, or if they're not informative, or if it's not the kind of entertainment that you roll with, why are you here? I hear these kind of comments in the comment section, but nobody mailed you a video to go watch this. You came on your own to watch this. So make it make sense. Make it make sense.
he has a day that you can pick. I think it's on Sunday from according to Carlissa, where you can try to, if you can make it and nobody else gets the slot, you can go visit Blueface in jail. I'm quite sure there are
Thank
women
you,
writing him.
Natasha and Dawn.
I'm quite sure there are women allowing him to call them collect, or he's calling them collect. I'm quite sure in jail, Blueface is doing a lot of things, making a lot of promises to women. And we just need to take key that Chrisean Rock is going through a lot of stuff. She's being controlled from a jail cell by Blueface. You know, I'm hearing allegedly Jaidyn Alexis had put out the rumor, but you know what? At the end of the day, we don't know who put this rumor out, because I'm going to share some other allegations that could be true or could not be true, might not be true. But there is allegations going around that Jaidyn Alexis is saying that she's messing with Chopper. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't care. That's that girl's life. And she might know more than you think we know. She might be put up on game on more than you think that she knows about Blueface and how the turnout could be once he gets out of jail. Just
Guess
like
what,
the
La
allegations
Genti?
of her doing a payment plan to pay to that club owner. We know of Chrisean being a beautiful person in the inside, and likely to do something like that for Blueface, because it's apparent she loves Blueface. But does Blueface love her back the same is a question. Now, if in fact Chrisean Rock is in relations, and I'm not going to say with no chopper, with anybody, because the allegations of this mystery man that Chrisean Rock is messing with on the side. I've also heard allegations, they're messy allegations, but there could be some truth to it, in my opinion, that she had ran up 190 cab tab. It makes sense that she would take a cab because I'm quite sure there's trackers on all of her car devices. We all know of that from the past, and whenever Blueface gets out, who knows, he could track where the places that she went when he was in jail. So taking a cab.
Yeah, let's try to get the likes up to 100. Thank you so much for coming to the live on your Friday and spending it with me. Thank you, thank you. And also make sure you subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on with the option all. Thank you. Like or dislike are welcome.
It's her smart bet, but if he doesn't know about these charges and it's going to cheat with another man, that's another story. She is allowed because she's not married, in my opinion. A lot of people say that she's secretly married. They went to Las Vegas. Until these statements, and allegations, and all this stuff appear from the horse's mouth, they're just allegations that people are just putting out here on social media. But one thing that troubled me the most that I heard was that she has been MIA also because of substance issues that she started doing. Now, if in fact that's any truth to it, it's not something that I'm going to stay stuck long on it. I'm just hoping and praying that that is not the current situation. If she is got herself in this situation, that she gets herself out of it quickly, because it's not going to solve any of the mass confusion that Chrisean Rock currently has going on in her life. It's not going to take away any of the pain that I'm quite sure that she's feeling at this time from what people are trying to do to her to sabotage her. There's a big, definitely a big smear campaign going around, and it's got Chrisean Rock's name on it. And I know that it can be a lot being in the spotlight for anyone to take on, especially a young mother with child. She doesn't have anyone to really help her or support her financially or mentally. And she's the one, getting a smear campaign done on her when Blueface is sitting back, locked up, causing all of this chaos from a jail cell. And he wants to continue to cause this chaos because allegedly he's promoting a show. That's Crazy Lovin' 3. This is what they're allegedly saying. And I feel as though that is any of the truth. He's using Chrisean as a pawn to promote it. So anything goes at this point. Now we notice how Jaidyn Alexis, beside these alleged allegations of her inserting herself to make these lies up, if there's any truth to the fact that she did say that Chrisean Rock is involved with another man, she's been quiet, but she's been getting the bag. And I think the reason why Jaidyn Alexis is quiet is because of the simple fact that they're supposed to be pretending that they're not engaged, Blueface and Jaidyn Alexis. And this is why she's been instructed to be quiet, because it has to look like on social media that Blueface is controlling Chrisean Rock from the from a jail cell, and that they're engaged or gonna get married, and they're gonna do this Crazy in Love 3. We have to see how this plays out. We have no idea whether or not there's going to be a Crazy Lovin' 3. We don't even know the fate that lies for Blueface and the sentence he might get for violating his probation in Nevada. That is his big probation. That is the big criminal charges that were brought up against him, and the agreement of what was brought up against him, what he would do if he got into any trouble. And as we know, he's picked up more trouble, and he's violated his probation in Nevada. They might not cut him a break to allow him to do this show. And he's doing all of this for nothing. But all I say is keep Chrisean Rock in your prayers. Hope for the best. Don't think negative about these allegations, and especially the harsh ones of substance abuse and so forth. And just, be there for Chrisean, even if her head's not up. Just try to support her, not be on a smear campaign like Bonnie Lachey, where she's even bringing others into the equation, and also to set up Blueface because of the promises Blueface made in the past. She feels as though everyone's going to have to pay, reap what they sow for what she did not get. So just stay tuned. There's a lot to come. It's going to get worse before it gets better. But for Chrisean Rock, the sun will definitely come out again.
On my channel, there's always a positive message. I always say, in my opinion, or allegedly, when it is suitable. And that is what the facts are. That's what you always hear me say. That's what I always used to say when I reported on Nature Boy. And ain't nobody gonna ever take away my credibility to any of the content that I put out on my channel. And I'm not saying anybody is, but we do have the 1%ers that will hate all day, whether you do good or bad. They're gonna always have something to say. And that's not my beef, that's theirs. They gotta hold that beef with themselves. So I just want to update you again that Nature Boy did get charged on all 5 counts, guilty, and sentencing allegedly is going to be announced today. So I haven't heard anybody put it on their channel about what his sentencing is going to be. My husband has said they're probably going to he's probably going to take it back to trial, get a retrial, because I know that there are a lot of prejudice. Because once you label somebody as a cult leader, in the history of just knowing any cult leaders that have been labeled that, they try to give you sentences and railroad you so that you don't get out. And or if you do, you get out when you're older, because the sentence be so high, so much time, that you're not a threat to society anymore. So I really believe that he probably will overturn it, and hopefully some of the evidence that could support what he's trying to support, because I don't wish bad on nobody. I honestly don't think, in my opinion, that jail always being institutionalized, I don't feel as though it makes people better people. I think that it makes them hardened criminals and be better at their crimes. I think that they need to be rehabilitated. I think that he definitely needs years and years of counseling and jail time as well. He's done a lot of demonic stuff. I don't know what the sentence gonna be, but I'm just gonna let you know so that you can just be aware and not be that shocked. But they already tried to on one of the most serious charges, the R charge. Allegedly, they were, and I remember this, but I'm saying allegedly because it was so long ago. I don't um want to go too far with the statement, but he was offered, I think, I want to say 7 years for that charge, and he declined the offer. And because he declined the offer, he got cocky, don't know nothing about the system, and said, well, they offered me 7 years for the most serious charge listed, then I can take it to trial. And he took it to trial, and a hard head makes a soft behind. And yeah, they smoked him. And he needs to be held accountable. Exactly. So yeah, it's not looking good for him. He's been held well, he's been charged guilty on all 5 counts. Also, Queen Op, and I forgot that quickly. The judge on Danny and Queen Op's case, he was sick and had to go into emergency surgery. So in 2 weeks, I think it's going to be on the 13th of March, but I can always update you guys tomorrow at the beginning of one of my videos. He's going to be, in court, and then that's when Queen Op and Danny will be back in court. And it's not looking good for them, but who knows? It could be a turnaround. You just don't know. That's why it's easy to get in trouble and hard to get out. People got to really pay attention when they're messing with laws. Follow the laws, follow the rules. Trust me, we all, and I'm not speaking for everybody. We all know what I'm talking about. Stay out of these courts. Stay out of these handcuffs because it's easy to get in trouble and hard to get out. Yeah, he stepped in that. Yeah, he sure did. I wouldn't have took it to trial. But see, you have to understand he was only getting a deal on one charge out of the five. So that was only 7 years for that one charge. So I think he was saying, nah, 7 years is a long time for me to do. I already served like 2 years. But he don't understand if he got if he got charged on even one of them charges. And the deal that he got for the R charge, if that was 7 years, if he got even found guilty on that charge, it would be more than 7 years. So just imagine what he could be looking at doing, being charged and found guilty on all five charges. So I will update you. I'll probably put in my community section the sentence that he's going to get. I'll put it in the community section, and also I'll update you in the live tomorrow, the sentence, if it comes available, tonight or maybe Monday or whatever. But yeah, I really didn't want to follow the trial. I knew it wasn't going to be that long. Also, it's too demonic. I'm over it. I don't like pedaling backwards, and I'm going to stick where I'm at. So listen, I'm going to get off, you guys. I will be on tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure your notification bell is on with the option all. Also, make sure you please hit the like or the dislike button on this video. And if you would like to do so after the live, if you have something that you would like to share or communicate, leave a comment down below. And if you missed this live, you can watch it from the beginning, the replay. So love y'all. Have a blessed, safe weekend, and I will return tomorrow. So talk to you soon. Mwah.